This chalet was built in 1908, and it took part. Can you imagine? It's about 100 years old, so it took part in an exhibition in Milan and was transported here after that. It was transported here, and look, there's where unusual wooden coverage has been preserved from those times. And some buildings on the territory are protected by the authorities as objects of cultural heritage. The school campus is located on the Zugerberg mountain overlooking a vibrant town of Zug, so the campus territory is an isolated and quiet place away from the bustle of the city, which makes the school as safe as possible. The idea of the founder of the school, Dr. Max Hussman, was to locate the school so the kids would be in a complete unity with nature. At the same time, if you want to go to a city, there is Zug nearby, and international Zurich airport is just an hour away. There is actually a funicular railway running here, but I was unlucky to go by bus as the funicular is under renovation. When I just arrived, I came to the wrong place here because I couldn't think that all these buildings belonged to this school. Well, I checked my garments, and it says that the altitude is 924 meters. Zug is the main city in the vicinity. It's located down here in about 15 minutes drive. This facility next to me is the main building. It's an academic building, and the boarding house for boys is all located here. Here's a canteen, and here outside there is something like a terrace, as you can see. Can you hear the thunder rumbling? And it began to rain. It rained, then stopped, and like so for the whole day. And at this terrace, something like it's gatherings, dinners, and lunches take place here. It just rained, so this place is not in use at the moment, but sometimes when it's warm and the weather is good, we have dinners here. I mean, dinners take place not inside the building, but here in the fresh air. And of course, when the weather isn't rainy, you can take food with you and have a nice time here. You've got woods here, so you can make a fire here, which is just great. And also you've got tennis courts over there and chaise lounges. Institut Montana Zugerberg was founded in 1926. There were only 6 students at that time. The main idea of the school founder was simple. If children of different nationalities went to school together, if they were taught to respect diverse cultural traditions and clear thinking, they'd grow to be tolerant and fair people. From the moment this school was founded, they follow one single idea. Each student here is treated as an individual and whole personality. Education and fostering should go in harmony inside a caring community. And all this is with the help of latest technologies and methods of studying. To date, more than 30 students aged 16-19 study here. There are plenty of educational programs and interest clubs. As for extracurricular activities, there are a lot of them, and here on a special board you can see what you've got in the coming week. For example, canoeing, they do it here, or football in the evening. Well, it's quite clear by the way the bell's ringing. They've got skydiving, which is a vertical wind tunnel. Here they've got archery, darts, and swimming. Well, that's what I see right now. That's what will be here in the current week. If you want to know more about this school or get advice from a consultant, then follow the link to our website where you can ask questions in an online chat. nearest town, Zug is an economically prosperous town which is currently the location of many transnational companies. It attracts a lot of tourists because it's situated by the lake. It managed to preserve the medieval atmosphere, mainly due to the Zug Castle Museum, which used to be the residence of the ruling families. The inhabitants of Zug canton have the highest purchasing power in the entire Switzerland, and the canton itself is the richest. Zug is known for its natural sights. You can use a funicular to climb up the mountain. Hiking lovers can take a walk along one of the hiking routes, which is almost 80 kilometers long in total. Here we put stuff for washing. All bags are labeled with name tags. You can put dirty laundry here within a week. They are picked up on Thursday morning, and when you come off to school, they are already clean. So you don't laundry? No, not personally, whether it's just a t-shirt or even shoes or suits. The girls live separately in another building, and it's rather strict regulations that girls don't come to boys in their free time. You can't enter girls' rooms either, but there are common spaces both here and there where you can play pool. Well, obviously you can take a walk outside or play tennis, but no, you cannot go inside the rooms. Sports halls has two stores. The first is like a gym with fitness equipment, and the higher floor is a basketball court. This is a room. I'm living in another one, but 12th grade has just moved from here, that's why it looks a bit empty. This is a room for two. Obviously, they're slightly bigger than rooms for one person. 2 times a year we have something like a football championship, teachers versus students. Last year I took science and technologies. There is also cooking, archery, football, basketball and volleyball. There is no resort right here, but they usually take us somewhere on Saturday. You just need to register in advance, and they'll figure out something with skis before the season begins. You can either take skis from home or you can rent them here. In fact, you don't need German here. If you get to the international part of the school, then you won't need German at all. All lessons are in English. Moreover, even if your English is poor, you'll easily pull it up here. There are classes for relatively weak students, and additional help for them is provided. Well, sure, you'll need German in the town, but it's literally a couple of words. Plus, quite a lot of teachers live here at school in a separate building, so if you need help with something, with homework, for example, you can just write to them and they'll help you anytime. I'm right by the school canteen, and this is a menu. And I want to explain how the nutrition works here. It's 3 meals a day, but of course the boarding houses also have something like kitchens. So a menu here is renewed every week. Yes, every week it is changed. The chef here is Italian. In addition, there are cooking classes, and let's say you don't like something, there is a special student committee for an occasion like this, so you can make a complaint, and then the school may change something specially for you. This space here has just been used for an exam, and look, this is a partition right here. When there is no exam, this space can be divided into different sectors and used for individual education. That's when the teacher teaches personally. I like that many subjects have difficulty levels. I mean, Math in Russia is divided into basic and profile math, but here there are three separate levels of math. If you really need math in the future, because you want to be programmer or, well, mathematician, then you choose the highest level and learn it. If you want to become a biologist, you don't need math at all, so you choose the easiest level just to pass the bar, to get a good mark and to make your high school diploma look good. This is how a single room looks. It's empty as well, just because the 12th grade has passed all exams and moved out, so you've got a sink in the room. Yes, some students are particularly lucky to have a sink. We have a special paper called Ausgang. You write on it your name, the date, and an approximate time during which you will be in the city. House parents, that's people who are responsible for you, sign it, and you can go to the city. There are school trips to Zurich and Bern for one day or a weekend, just to visit someone or go shopping. It's okay. But you can go alone for a weekend. This is only allowed for 12th grade. Yes, it's here on the first floor where the girls can come anytime, before lights out, of course. What is the lights out time? It depends on the class. Breakfast starts at 7:15, but usually they walk us at 7 or even a bit earlier, that we could wake up, wash, and get dressed. What time do classes start? Classes start at 8:15. Generally, it's 6 lessons and lunch. In elementary school, they have 4 lessons and lunch. There are too many students at school, so we have 2 different cases. In the 11th grade, and lessons here and at 3. That is, I have 3 lessons after lunch. Without any doubt, this is my favorite room in the entire building. There is a kitchen table, a piano, a lounge area, and you can walk out this terrace overlooking the lake and mountains. It's just mind-blowing. Well, girls' rooms are slightly cleaner than boys' rooms, and look, here again these bags are hanging where the laundry is put for washing. I want to show you an unusual class. I don't remember seeing anything like this in schools before. Look, tables are arranged in a square, so students sit in a circle with a teacher walking around them. Students do their homework here, and tasks are given not according to their grade, but to their level. So even if children study in one class, they might have different homework. Every student has their own place, and so they can leave their books here, and the next day the place will still be theirs. This place is also used like the place where students can do their other things here related to study. And the school tries to avoid a model when the teacher stands in front of the class and gives lectures to them. Everyone here sits facing each other, and the teacher walks in a circle around them, so he can come from the behind and he can come from the front, so the atmosphere in class is completely different.